Welcome to CircusTrix Orange County. We've only been open for 2 weeks, but this place, if you're an extreme athlete, look no further in Orange County, right here. When you walk through the door, the beautiful facility, we're going to take you right to the front desk, and we require our grip socks. The good news for you guys is we have a bunch of different styles, and they're all awesome. From American flag to camo to these, I don't even know what they're called, but they're awesome. So after you get our grip socks on, you put your stuff in a locker, you'd run up the ramp right here, and one of our flight crew would read you the rules, because safety is absolutely of utmost importance. And after safety, we want you to have a good time.
Okay.
So here is where almost all trampoline parks that you've ever been to are going to have this. This is called open grid, just a bunch of trampolines next to each other. You know, that use your imagination. It's like a giant field of trampolines. We also have dodgeball there in the corner. Our dodgeball arena is tucked really nicely back there.
Okay.
Who doesn't like dodgeball?
Yes.
We also have the basketball. So these three, the open grid, the dodgeball, and the basketball, that's what traditional trampoline parks have.
Right.
What CircusTrix Orange County separates itself is some of the other attractions like this over here, the slacklines. We have 2 of them. They're balance beams. We have the ropes that are hanging from the ceiling to help out those athletes who might need a little extra help, like myself. We have a battle beam here where you can challenge your friend to a nice little duel.
Okay.
And after the battle, I was a basketball player myself, so I love our basketball hoops. But here is where we really start to separate ourselves from our competition, I believe.
I've never seen this before.
This is our trapeze bar and our X-swing. So we encourage our athletes to swing and then do a trick into our foam pit. And the foam pits not only just have regular foam, but they have a trampoline underneath them, which makes this for an extra soft landing.
Okay.
Sometimes foam can kind of be deceiving. It's not necessarily that soft if it's on a concrete ground, but on a trampoline, it's like a basket. It'll catch you. It's really nice.
Okay.
Here are our aerial silks. So if you're a Cirque du Soleil trainer, you know how to use these. They're awesome. But this is kind of a chill area. We allow our athletes to kind of twist them up without tying them in knots. We allow them to twist them up. They can sit on them and kind of swing back and forth. Yeah,
I've
so
never
if you
seen
wanna-
that before.
If you want a little time out from all the hustle and bustle, you can go back there and hang out with silks.
Okay, what else do you have?
So the middle of our arena is amazing. We have our normal tumble track, which is this long trampoline. A lot of trampoline parks have tumble tracks, but what I like about ours is it's removed from everything else, which makes it a little bit more safe. You don't have jumpers coming from all different directions trying to get at you. This right here in the middle is our Zipline. So you start from one end and you zipline all the way across over the foam pit and try and land on the other side.
Okay.
If you don't land, you'll just fall in the foam, which is okay.
Okay.
And then over here, this black mattress looking thing is called an air track. And a lot of gymnastics buildings are starting to put these in their facilities. It's like a you know, the floor in the gymnastics.
Tumbling?
Yeah, like a tumbling track. So it's not as bouncy as a trampoline, but it's a lot more forgiving than the actual ground. And it's freestyle. We allow the athletes to use those blocks to use as vaults into our foam pit. This is actually a lot more popular than I thought it would be. People love it. And for all you American Ninja Warrior fans, this is our warped wall.
No way.
2 different versions. One is a smaller one for the little guys, so they can get up there. And then this one over here on the right is 12 feet high for our adults and our teenagers. And once you get up to the top, you can then do a trick into the foam pit. It's awesome.
Or you can walk along the side
Yeah, you can walk
and get
down.
up there. Okay, what's this area?
So this is called our Parkour Arena, and parkour is just a fancy word for kind of freestyle running, climbing, and tricking. Pretty much use your imagination here. We allow our athletes to swing on the bars, to climb up, to jump from obstacle to obstacle.
That's cool.
Kind of whatever they want, whatever they're feeling like doing.
And this
Here
area.
is our ninja course, which is my second favorite place in this park. So this obstacle course was built into 2 lanes. You're meant to start here, you go through this lane, and then once you get to the other lane, you come back here, and here is where you would finish. And I've had this park for 2 weeks, and I've yet to get through without falling. It is a challenge.
You're gonna keep trying.
I'm gonna get it one of these days. But here's our rock wall. Our rock wall it provides a really good variety. So we have a couple of edges that kind of pop out. 3D style. It's pretty good height, about 15 feet high. And the colors are kind of a pattern to guide some of our athletes if they want to just try.
What's
Yeah.
the hardest area on the wall?
I would say the red.
The red is hardest?
The red is hard. The yellow over here can get hard because it goes up and back in. And this is my favorite part about CircusTrixOC, the crown jewel, if you will. This is our super tramps. Our super tramps are 2 Olympic-style trampolines, and they are extremely bouncy. And we also encourage our athletes to use the walls that we have. So right now they have 3 walls. We have a highlight video showing up above that shows what's really possible on these. And we have an instructional video for those extreme athletes who aren't really familiar with super tramps and want to understand how best to use them.
Wow.
So there's an athlete showing how to use the wall.
Wow.
So you come in here.
So there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them, yep. And then we treat this like a skate park, you know, like in a lot of Southern California skaters know what I'm talking about.
Right.
We don't really have a line. You go until one athlete is done with their run, and then they hop out and you drop in. So it's kind of a little bit more. A lot of our attractions are a little more freestyle.
Okay.
And here's our launch pads. So a lot of trampoline parks have launch pads. Ours are a little bit different in the fact that you start from an elevated platform. You step down onto an angled trampoline, and so what this does is it does a lot of the work for you. You step down, you jump, and it'll automatically kind of catapult you at a diagonal angle out into the foam pits. And where that's different is a lot of other trampoline parks, they have their launch pads flat. And to me, it was a little bit more dangerous because if you don't get the height and the distance you need, sometimes you can come close to hitting your head. Or this, not possible. You'll hit the trampoline and it'll shoot you out into the middle of those foam pits.
I noticed sometimes there's like feet up in the ceiling there.
That's our sense of humor here.
Okay.
At CircusTrixOC.
So you can't actually end up there, okay. Can you show me the party area?
Yeah. So this is our mezzanine level for parents and non-jumpers who want to come up here, maybe watch some cable TV. We have double-sided couches for those who kind of want to switch watching TV and then want to watch their kid or their friends in the park. And the best thing about this level is if you sit in this red or black couch here, you have a view of your child or your friend, basically the entire park with the exception of maybe that back corner. Everything else is visible, really open, that there's no obstruction of any of your views, which is awesome. It's my favorite part up here.
Wow.
We have tables for people who want to use their laptops or eat food while they watch. And this over here is one of our party rooms, although it's not enclosed, so it's not necessarily a room, but it is available for bigger parties that want to also have a view.
So you could reserve this area.
You can reserve this area. This area is always free for
open.
parents and non-jumpers to use it.
Okay. So those are the lockers you were talking about.
Yeah, do you want me? So these are our lockers. They're digital lockers. They're free of charge. So our customers can put their stuff in here. There's instructions on how to use them. You close them, you lock them, and then you hit this button, and it'll ask you to do a 4-digit code of your own choosing, and that's how you can lock your stuff. These are our party rooms. We have 3 of them downstairs. 1, 2, and 3 down here, and then the one upstairs. We already talked about. You can go in one of these and see what it looks like.
Okay.
So we'll have 2 tables, and each one, the one next to us is a mirror image of this one. So benches on the outsides, 2 tables here.
How many can fit in this one room?
30 people
30?
total, yeah, in one room.
And if you open up this one, you could probably
Yeah, you can get more. So if you had a huge party and you wanted to reserve both, this is a retractable, basically a garage door that'll open and connect both of these rooms.
And how long do they get the room for?
So birthday party packages start with 1 hour of jumping, and then after jumping you have 45 minutes in the party room.
Okay.
We do not serve food here at CircusTrixOC, but we encourage you to bring in any kind of food you want. You can cater any restaurant or any food in our facility, and beverages as well. No alcoholic beverages, but any other beverages are welcome.
Do you plan on serving food in the future? Or
It is possible, but right now none of the CircusTrix parks throughout the country do serve food.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the tour.
My pleasure. Hope to see you soon.